Holy shit, Volk just won the belt. Holy shit, he got the belt back. What's up, assholes? Welcome back to the channel. And today this is going to be my 314 breakdown. Holy shit, what a generational card this was. I'm not even going to rage bait and say this was an awful card just to get views this time, because honestly, this card is so good that I can't even do that. Like, we have been starved of good cards for months. Just weeks upon weeks of nothing but sludge in the Apex. And now we finally got a good card. Holy shit, it was so worth it. It was like being starved in the desert for weeks. And then you finally find yourself in an all-you-can-eat buffet. That's what this card felt like. Even though I got half my picks wrong on this main card, I don't care. This card was just such a generational card. We had so many finishes on the main. Actually, it was 3 out of 5. But still, we were close to getting all finishes. I mean, Yair did have Pitbull hurt pretty badly, and even Lopez nearly got Volk out of there, so we'll get to that later. But still, holy shit, this was such a good card. Let's talk about it. Starting with the main event, Volkanovski versus Lopez. Holy shit, that was a good fight. It was back and forth. There was danger from both sides. Like, Lopez got rocked a few times. Volk got dropped, and honestly, I thought it was over in the second round. Especially with Mark Goddard as a ref. As soon as I saw he was a ref, I'm like, incoming early stoppage. But holy shit, Volk still got it. Even though I got my pick wrong, honestly, I don't care. My whole bar went wild when Volk won. Like, honestly, I've got the footage of it.
Volk, but they gave it to Islam anyway. I think it's. But I did think it was online. But what should be a split? What should be a split? They're sneaky like that.
The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46.
Yeah, Volk.
Has to be
Volk. It's Volk. It's Volk. Did I give it to Diego? Yeah! No way! Woo!
Yeah, everyone just had a good time. And holy shit, it was like prime Volk came back, like Volk from 2023, because I thought he was cooked, coming off of a long layoff, 2 KOs, fighting a young, dangerous guy, especially with Mark Goddard as the ref. And honestly, he nearly got finished in round 2. Like, honestly, at that point, I thought it was over, but he recovers, managed to win round 3. Personally, I thought it was 2-2 going into the final round, with Volk winning the 5th. And honestly, I thought they might have found a way to swindle Lopez a decision, especially since they're going to Mexico and they desperately want a Mexican champ, but apparently not. As far as what's next, I think you got to do Volk versus Evloev, and holy shit. If Evloev fucking flukes the decision and just smudges Volk up against the fence for 5 rounds, I will quit watching the sport. Like, generally, I will have a generational crash out if that happens. Bedtime, don't you fucking jinx it. Like, I know Bedtime's been saying recently about how Evloev's going to be champ, and it's going to piss everyone off. I swear to fuck if that actually happens. Because I ain't gonna lie, Volk took a bit of damage in this fight. Like, after the fight, he was limping a bit. Right? His face is all busted up. Like, he's going to be out for a minute. Like, he's not going to be able to just jump back in there next month. It may not have looked like it, but I do think the age is starting to catch up to him, especially with the damage he wears. And who knows, he could lose in his first defense. This could be a short-lived title reign. Like, honestly, I think if he fights Evloev next and beats him, I think he should retire rather than risk losing. Like, I'd love to see him go out on a win. Because I could see someone like Gene Silva, who's got dangerous power in his hand, sleeping him. And Yair Rodriguez, you're not getting a title shot, buddy. Get back in line, but we'll get to him later. But yeah, if Evloev fucking wins against Volkanovski, like if he, like say they do him versus Volk in Abu Dhabi, because I think that's likely what it's going to be. If he fucking smudges Volk up against the fence for 5 rounds, like, bruh, that would kill the sport. I have a bad feeling that's going to happen, but hopefully not. Maybe Gene Silva could beat Volk, but I don't know. As far as what's next for Volk, yeah, I think you got to do him versus Evloev. And then Diego Lopez, I guess him versus Yair is a no-brainer. I mean, they probably were going to do it anyway, even if he won. But now I think there's more of a reason to do it, given that he's coming off a loss. Yair's coming off a win. They meet in the middle. And I think do that as like a co-main event or a feature fight for the Mexico card. Fuck, what are they going to do for the Mexico main event now that Diego lost? Because you can't do fucking Moreno versus Pantoja 4. No one wants that as a main event. Maybe they could do Pereira Ankalaev. Maybe they could just say, fuck it, do Volk versus Evloev. Maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe they could do Ilya on the card. I mean, maybe not because of the whole Spanish-Mexican thing, but I don't know. Either way, great performance from Volk. I don't care that I got my pick wrong. It was great. Moving on to the co-main event, Jay Cartwright got a beautiful win over Rose from Get Out. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Paddy absolutely butchered Chandler. Like, bruh. I thought Chandler would give a better fight than that. I thought he would at least win the first round and have a good performance. I mean, he arguably did, but not really. I mean, he only landed 2 significant strikes in the first round. And then in the second round, yeah, Paddy started throwing around. Then the third round, holy shit, he busted him open with a knee and then just swarmed him and beat the fucking shit out of him. Like, honestly, did people actually bet on Chandler? Like, did people actually think Chandler was going to win? Like, we need to stop betting on Chandler unless he's fighting an absolute corpse or he's fighting in a GFL, which honestly I think is where Chandler should go next. As far as what's next for Chandler, yeah, go to the GFL, buddy. And Paddy, on the other hand, watch them give him Armin. I mean, personally, I'd give him Gaethje if you want to get him a title shot because I think that's probably the most winnable in the top 5, but a bit more on that later. But yeah, if you bet on Chandler to win fights, like, you're an idiot. Stop betting on Chandler, honestly. Like, the people I was watching the fights with, there was a few of them that actually thought he was going to win. And honestly, I stand on my opinion that I still think Conor could have beaten Chandler had they fought when they were supposed to. Because like I said, Chandler would have ran into Conor's left hand like a good company man. Dana probably would have said to him backstage, get KO'd by Conor like a good boy. And honestly, I thought that would be the case here, and it kind of was. I mean, I thought Chandler was going to get submitted, but yeah, whatever. But anyway, enough yapping. Beautiful performance by Paddy. I don't know, Paddy's starting to grow on me, even though I still think he's a bit annoying. Like, I still think Ilya would absolutely smoke him. I think Islam would smoke him. I think Armin beats him. Charles is kind of iffy. I mean, Charles is getting up there in age, so I could see Paddy beating him. But then again, Volk did prove that age isn't the end-all be-all, but then again, Charles has taken a bit more damage, so we never know. He doesn't beat Ilya. Ilya still smokes him. Like, Paddy's boxing looked absolutely shit out there, I will say that. Like, Ilya would slump him. He might beat Poirier, but I don't think he would fight Poirier. I honestly think he can beat Gaethje. I think if he can get Gaethje to the ground, he could beat him. He would submit him, because Gaethje has awful jiu-jitsu. I think he can beat Dan Hooker as well. But, yeah, we'll see what's next for Paddy. But honestly, I feel like they're going to give him Armin next. As far as Chandler, back to the GFL, buddy. Or maybe just go adopt some more black kids. But yeah, great performance from Jay Cartwright. Sorry, Paddy Pimblett.
Gilbert.
On to the feature fight, we had Yair Rodriguez versus Patricio Pitbull. And once again, did people actually pick Pitbull? Like, I know Bedtime fucking did. Ugh, of course he did. But seriously, a bit like Chandler, if you bet on Pitbull, bro, you're an idiot. Yair absolutely lit him up. I mean, he did get taken down once in the first round. But other than that, he basically faced no adversity. He lit him up, dropped him, and nearly had him out of there in the last round. Yeah, just absolutely dusted him. Unfortunately for Yair, he can't swindle his way into a title shot now that Volk won. Because let's be real, we are not doing Yair versus Volk 2. But then again, for some reason, I could weirdly see the UFC doing that for UFC Mexico. I don't know why. All I'm going to say is if they do Yair versus Volk 2 for the Mexico card, do not be surprised. But I don't think it will happen. But yeah, you got to earn your title shot now, buddy. I think you do him versus Diego Lopez. If not, do him versus Gene Silva. I think that wouldn't be a bad fight because Diego did take a bit of damage in his fight as well, so he might need a little bit of time. I mean, he's a lot younger than Volk, so he probably won't need as much time, but he'll still need some time. But yeah, I think you do him versus Yair versus Diego next. Fuck, it's been a long day. And yeah, as far as Pitbull, off to the GFL, buddy. Or back to the Apex. Going to the Apex, buddy. Fucking maybe make this guy fight Aaron Pico. How about that? Don't fucking give them Movsar Evloev. As much as I hate Evloev and do not want to see him become champ or get a title shot, he does deserve his title shot, and I'm glad they're not making him fight Aaron Pico, because honestly, I thought that was so disrespectful, even for a guy like Movsar. But yeah, Patricio Pitbull, back to Bellator, buddy. And Yair, you got to earn your title shot. Back in the line, buddy. Next on the card, we had Bryce Mitchell versus Gene Silva. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of knew I was gonna get this one wrong, but I took a risk and put a bet on Bryce Mitchell. Didn't put a bet. made a prediction saying Bryce Mitchell was going to win because I just didn't know enough about Gene Silver's grappling, but he fucking submitted Bryce Mitchell. Holy shit. I honestly think give him someone in the top 5 next, or top 10. Give him, if you can't give him Yair, fucking feed Ortega's ass to him or something like that. Maybe him Arnold Allen? I don't know. Maybe not him versus Movzar, because I think Movzar's wrestling might actually be too much for him. But yeah, great performance by Gene Silver. Went out there, and I thought he would KO Bryce Mitchell if he won, but no, he fucking submitted him with a ninja choke. Like, I did not see that shit coming. But yeah, this is an absolutely generational card. Holy shit. But yeah, as far as what's next for Bryce Mitchell, I don't know. Maybe fucking Nathaniel Wood. Like, I wouldn't have a clue who to put Bryce Mitchell up anymore. It's sad. I did kind of want to see him win, but I kind of knew I was going to get this one wrong, but I took a risk anyway. I honestly got a few picks wrong, but to be honest, I never really do well on Miami cards. I do well on Abu Dhabi cards in predictions, but never Miami cards. Anyway, moving on to the main card opener, we had Dominic Reyes versus Nikita Krylov. Another pick I got wrong, but I'm perfectly fine with it, because Dominic Reyes is back. Holy shit. Dominic Reyes' title run starts now. Like, he's on a 3-fight win streak. Holy shit. I honestly didn't think this guy was ever going to win a fight again. I thought he was just going to keep getting chinned until he eventually retires, but holy shit, he's back. Sleeps him like Conor Aldo, or like Anderson Silva, Forrest Griffin. And honestly, they robbed this man of a performance of the night bonus. Like, are they that fucking stingy that they can't give out an extra bonus? Like, come on, Dana. Well, if you don't got some money, if you can give fucking $1 million to the Nelk boy, fucking give Dominic Reyes a bonus. But yeah, beautiful win by Dominic Reyes. Give this guy a title eliminator or whatever. Maybe, I don't know who. Maybe give him the winner of Jamal Hill versus Khalil. Like, I think that'd be a good fight. But yeah, as far as the prelims, I didn't watch them because, like, I was busy doing stuff and couldn't be bothered. But yeah, overall, this was a goated card. Well, that brings us to the end of the video, guys. And holy shit, this was just such a good card. After weeks upon weeks of sludge and shit cards, we finally got a generational card. And honestly, I think this is going to be the best card of the year. Unless they do something crazy for International Fight Week, which they won't because the UFC hate us. I honestly think this is going to be the best card of the year. But holy shit, we had a stacked card, and it lived up to expectations. Like, this may be the best card since UFC 300, honestly. But yeah, I'm so happy. Volk won the belt. Chandler got destroyed. We have new contenders. What else happened? Dominic Reyes won. Yeah, beautiful card. It sucks we didn't get to see Carlos Prates versus Jeff Neal. I wish we got that fight. But we're getting Carlos Prates versus Ian Gary, which may be an even better fight. But yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, or hail the Marlin Army, and I will see you guys in the next video.